Hello everyone, this is Laleh Hancock, and I know today is Tuesday and not Monday, but it got too late last night and I wanted to give you guys a little snapshot of this incredible property in Costa Rica. It's called El Lugar, and some of you guys know about El Lugar, some of you don't. It's actually a property that many years ago, the founders of Access Consciousness and the co-founder, Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here, Gary had written a book. It's called The Place, and The Place is this fictional or nonfiction? I'm not sure. We're still not sure yet. But he had the awareness of writing this book about this gentleman who got in a car accident and was badly hurt. And with that accident, he got the help of some incredible people and this incredible land. I'm not giving away the story. You'll have to read it for yourself. But then really talking about the gift of nature and how much we can generate, create, actualize from such a different space when we are actually in partnership with nature. And the day that the world went to COVID, lockdowns, actually this property got started. It got started in its construction. So what happened in the last 2 years is that this place, I'll show you some more. I can only show you from this angle just because I am not at the rest of the property. Isn't that beautiful? This incredible property. Hi, Renata, how are you? This incredible property has been one of the very few properties in the world where there is no tree that was cut to create it. The land was not leveled, and its natural beauty got enhanced by building with nature and with the earth. So today I wanted to do the Money Monday here. Why? Because I actually wanted you guys to get a little snapshot of like, what is the world like when we don't make the money be the deciding factor? Because when Gary and Dane initially had this idea to come here, purchase the land and actually build a very unique resort that's here about nurturing and really inviting us to what's really possible with the earth, where we're not damaging the earth, we're actually building with the earth. It was about more of the vision of like, what does this land desire to create? And from that, the land's desire of creation, different ideas came up. So each casita, okay, some of them are 2 bedrooms, some of them are like this one, a wooden house, more like a junior suite. Some of them are 2 small spaces, small deluxes. So they're just like one big room with a bathroom, gorgeous big bathroom, and a shared balcony. And then there's some in the bungalows. And what's been really magical being here is it doesn't mean you forget what's going on, but nature reminds us that a lot of the things that we focus on a daily basis, what if they're not true for us? Like, I came here as an early holiday with my girls. I'm one of the investors here, and also contribute to being an ambassador of El Lugar. And so I got to come have a sneak peek so I can also talk about it and things of that sort. But one thing I realized is like, it's the holidays. There's a lot of stress going on around the world. There's a lot of things going on around the world. And as soon as we came to this property, it melted away. Now, I knew that. I hadn't been here in 3 years. And once I came here, as an investor relations person and bringing people after a 7-day in Costa Rica, I was really nauseous. I had been throwing up all night long. And as soon as the tires of our big bus hit the pebbles of the property, we weren't even on the property yet, my body for the first time in like 12 or 18 hours calmed down, relaxed. The nausea went away. And then by the time I got out of the bus, I felt better than 100%. Like I felt even better than before I was sick. And it's because this land has never been abused. This land has never had anything other than organic cattle on it. And really the original owners loved the property so much, they became a reforestation land. So they would plant trees. The macaw birds were getting extinct. And instead, they started planting almond trees for them. So like it's been really beautiful to be in this nurture environment. And as we talk about money, you guys know, money is not just the cash. It's also the energy of this gifting and receiving. And when we're willing not to make it just be about the money, but we're willing to make it that, what is it I desire to create? Gary's vision was to create whatever this land wanted him to create. It was this co-partnership. And, you know, it's been really amazing because every house is situated to have total privacy. However, also have amazing view out, you know, like I was showing you guys, but also have amazing views in. So like, it doesn't matter which one your casita is or where you're staying. Like, it's amazing how much nature just like surrounds us and envelops us with knowing and being. And so I wonder for today, let's call it Monday, Money Monday. Like truly, if you for a few minutes were willing to forget how much is in your bank account, how much you think you're gonna make next year, like if you took away every definition you've made of your finances and actually sat down, you know, with your favorite coffee, tea, chocolate, whatever brings you joy, and asked, what would I like to create? What would I like to add to the world? You know, maybe it's like you've noticed that there's something you do so uniquely that nobody else does, you know, or, you know, for me, a lot of times I see how people do things in their business and I'm like, wow, what would it be like to actually do something that's easier, that brings more joy, that engages the consciousness of the business? And so one of my businesses is actually that. You know, we call it consulting from this reality, but that's actually what it is bringing possibilities and making the businesses, you know, be people more engaged with the businesses. So like, what is that for you? What is it that truly in your heart, in your joy, you notice, I'd like to create that? It might be that you'd like to have more joy in the world. You know, maybe you'd like to contribute to money not being a problem in the world. You may want to contribute to, hey, I love building. What if I'm building a house? Like, what if there is nothing that we cannot be, do, generate, or create? The only thing that limits us is our mind. It's like our points of view. So if you say, I can only make this amount of money this year, well, guess what? You're only going to make that much money. But if we really look at it as, wow, the universe has no limits. What is possible for you to create that's not possible for anyone else? And would you give yourself permission to start to play and explore and start to allow that information to come to you? Because, you know, for so long, we've made it be about what am I thinking instead of what do I know? What do you know about money? What do you know about creation? What do you know about adding more joy in the world? What do you know about possibilities? What do you know about giggles and laughter? Especially now around the holidays, there's so many gloomy people around the world, you know? And know that you are going to pick up their shit. You are. Because we're all interconnected. We're all part of oneness. But what if you were the dominant energy? What if you were that dominant frequency of possibilities? Money, wealth, creativity, whatever it is that you desire to have more of. What if you were the leader of that? Because, you know, there's a lot of things going on in the universe, and you're going to be aware of it. You can be extra space and let it be an interesting point of view and create your reality. Or you can allow yourself to become one of the fish in that pool of crap, of lack, limitation, stupidity. You know, like this is something like years ago. I've been in Access almost 11 years now, and I remember, you know, Gary would say, like, every morning you wake up, you have the ability to have a new life. I'm paraphrasing, okay? But it is like we wake up, we have the choice to say, you know what? I'm going to have an amazing day today. What grand and glorious adventures am I going to have today? And allow yourself to actually start from that frequency. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Guess what that does? Immediately boost your energy, your frequency, to create to where your life, all of life comes to you with ease, joy, and glory. It doesn't mean there aren't challenges that show up. They do. But the more we don't freak out, the more we relax and add more space and ask questions. Hey, what else is possible here? I'm doing a 30-day challenge of what's right about me and what's right about this. And it's been really interesting, like how much, you know, when you facilitate it, you know, you get the downloads yourself. And it's been so interesting. Like there's moments I've been waking up and the first thing is, where's the problem? And I'm like, wait a second, who the hell does that belong to? Because that's not even mine. But what that did do is it opened the door for me to know what's happening in the world and what tool will I share today based on what's going on in the world. So again, we are psychic. We are so aware. How can we utilize that to our advantage? How can we take the information that we're receiving and be the leaders to flip it, to create a different possibility? You have to choose it though. You have to be the one to choose it. Otherwise you do become part of the stream of where everybody else is. And you're not everyone else. Have you looked at you? The fact that you're even in a group called Money Mondays, you're not like anybody else. So I wonder, like, what invitation can this property be to show us what else is possible? And if you guys would like to know more, Lugar actually has a Telegram. Create with us. It's a link I could put up below so you guys have it too. And you know, it's like nature has no expectations, no projections. Just says hi, gift and receive. Gift and receives with you. So I wonder what we could be adding to our lives today, including money, including possibilities with that gifting and receiving that we are being. So until next time, bye everyone.